So, are you in the market for a new smartphone? Well, if you are and haven't bought one yet, or maybe have never had one, I might be able to give you a little bit of some buying tips or some buying advice. As far as the market share of smartphones, well, right now it looks like Google's Android smartphone is king with over 50% of the market. Apple has, I believe, a little bit over, 30%. BlackBerry like 8%, and Microsoft total is about a little bit over approximately 3%. That's not a lot. So the question is, will the Windows 8 or the Windows-based smartphones, will they survive? Well, let me say this. If you currently have an Android phone and are completely happy with it, stick with it. If you have the Apple iPhone and have been completely happy with that, stick with that. If you never had a smartphone and are considering something new, such as a new smartphone, you may want to give Windows 8 a try. One of my friends bought one, and I think right now they're down to like the Windows 8, the Nokia, the 920, which is the one I recommend. My friend has it, and it's terrific. I believe they start at $49.99 with the 2-year contract. My friend has the phone. I play with it. I think it's dummies proof. If you are a newbie to smartphones, it should be very easy for you to navigate to something like a Windows 8 smartphone. Now, it doesn't have hundreds of thousands of apps as Android or the iPhone, but really, do you need that many apps? It has the core apps that I think most users would want, such as maybe like a weather app, a social networking app, music app, and stuff like that. So I think you will be happy with a Windows 8 phone. Now, that being said, Android appears to be growing. Windows phones do not. It's not that the Windows 8 phone isn't any good. For me, I think it all comes down to marketing. If somebody says, hey, I just bought a Windows 8 phone, it doesn't really, it may not excite someone who has had smartphones in the past. But if somebody says something like, hey, I just bought an X phone, what's that? Well, I'm just speculating here, but, why not? You have the Xbox. Why not the X phone? Something that you can sync your phone to your Xbox if you have one. I have an Xbox, and I enjoy, from time to time playing Halo on it. But I think something like the X phone would maybe generate more excitement and be more marketable for the mass consumers versus, say, another Windows phone. That may not be exciting, but if they call it the Microsoft X phone and have something on there that iPhones do not. And it could be anything. Maybe the ability to automatically sync wirelessly your apps, your data from your phone to your Windows 8 computer, and do it quite easily, or at least as much as dummies proof as possible, if that makes any sense. Anyway, that's just a thought. So if you have Android, keep it, in my opinion. Of course, you're always welcome to try something new, of course. If you have Apple, keep it. But if you don't, you never had a smartphone before, I would consider taking a look at the Windows 8 phone. You may be pleasantly surprised. Let me know what you guys think. I've talked about this in one of the podcasts before. I'll post a link below in the show notes if you want to take a listen to that. But that's it for this, and I'll catch you guys later.